We start here at 5 o'clock with breaking news out of Ohio. The investigation into Hailey Buzbee's disappearance taking center stage in federal court. The main suspect, Tyler Thomas, now facing federal charges. Good evening, it's 5 o'clock. I'm Dustin Grove.
And I'm Felicia Lawrence. Those federal charges were just announced hours ago in Columbus.
Our Ashton Hackman was the only Indianapolis reporter in that hearing. He joins us now live with the latest on these new charges. Ashton, these don't specifically involve Hailey's death, right?
They don't, but they do give plenty of new details and insight into the communication between Thomas and Buzbee. They also detail some of the investigation moments after Thomas allegedly picked Buzbee up from her home. We've also learned that night wouldn't be the first time that Thomas traveled to Indiana to meet with Buzbee. Now, all of that part of this 13-page federal complaint that was just handed down here in Ohio. Thomas is charged with sexual exploitation of a minor and travel in interstate commerce with intent to engage in illicit sexual conduct. Police believe he took Buzbee to his home in Columbus and a short-term rental in Hocking County, Ohio. Claims that Thomas denies. Prosecutors allege the two were communicating online for more than a year. Thomas allegedly told police he met Hailey while playing online video games like Roblox and League of Legends. He also allegedly said they would communicate on Discord and a secure chat app known as Session. Prosecutors now, they allege Thomas traveled 2 other times to visit Buzbee in Indiana, once in June, another time in July. Despite all of that evidence revealed today, Thomas's attorney says they aren't giving up.
We're going to defend it. We're going to defend it vigorously. We're going to deal with the charges straight up, and we'll deal with professional and capable prosecutors, whether it's in state court or federal. So we're used to both venues and jurisdictions.
Thomas's attorney said any charges tied to Hailey Buzbee's death could come from the federal level. In the meantime, Thomas will be moved out of the county jail here in Franklin County, Ohio. Right now, there is no determination on what facility he will be held in. But Dustin and Felicia, those state charges that Thomas was originally facing as part of this investigation, those have since been tossed out.
And Ashton, law enforcement officials were quick to say, even though these charges have been filed, they are still actively investigating this case. The investigation itself isn't over. Did you hear anything specific about that?
Yeah, we did learn some pieces in that complaint that detail some blood residue and leftover blood that police reportedly found in that short-term rental property. All of that evidence, though, it is still being tested as we await to see if Thomas will indeed be charged with murder. But right now, he is only facing those charges here in federal court today, apart from her death.
All right, Ashton, thank you. We will check back in. Also today, state lawmakers are working on what's called Hailey's Law to expand the Amber Alert system and try and better protect kids from the dangers of social media.
I talked with Governor Braun and the head of the Indiana State Police, Superintendent Anthony Scott, about it today. The governor says the social media platforms themselves need to step up here too.
My big concern is big tech is profiting from this. Their algorithms allow it. They need to be responsible to fix it.
And one of the proposals lawmakers are considering right now would require platforms to get parental verification before kids can even access their account. We also talked about Indiana's Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. It now has 520 members statewide dedicated to going after online predators. We'll talk more about that and hear from state police coming up at 6.
And we're seeing support for Hailey and her family across Indiana, but especially in Fishers. Fishers government buildings are lit up in pink, which was Hailey's favorite color. And it comes as lawmakers from Fishers are working to expand missing persons alerts to help prevent another tragedy like this. City governments and police departments around the state are also going pink for Hailey in support.